So Erev Tov, friends. Where do I start? So I know we're all here to count, and we're all here to be with us, and and I'm here on behalf of Rabbi Jen to be with all of you. And we are still in day 40 before we count the Omer and do the blessings and so forth. So we're in day 40, and day 40 was Hod within Yesod. So in the week of Yesod, it's about foundation and integrity and truth and grounding. And Hod is about gratitude and humility and awe. And the work was to see what we can do to make the day better and to ground ourselves in that gratitude and awareness. And that for us was a day of intense gratitude. Grateful for Rabbi Jamie, who covered one of our funerals today. Grateful for, I did 3 of Rabbi Jen's unveilings today. Grateful for the love and outpouring of the people that did not know, and they wanted to know, where was Rabbi Jen? Why are you here? We love you, but why are you here? We know who you are, but why are you here? And people that don't have Facebook don't know everything that's going on. And so, so a total outpouring of love. The other thing that happened today in this day of foundation and grounding is that I did an unveiling for a wonderful woman. She was a grandmother and a great-grandmother and a mom, and at that unveiling, when I finished the unveiling, I welcomed a little girl, her great-granddaughter, into the covenant of the Jewish people at the memorial, or at the stone in the cemetery of her great-grandmother that she was being named for. And it was beautiful because, what is the cycle of life? When there's death, and then there's new life. And so it's something that we learn, and humility and awe and gratitude for all of the little bits of joy. And so in the sadness of the day, we had a total outpouring on our GoFundMe, and a total outpouring on people sending text messages to all of us, not only to me and Rabbi Jen, but like to all of our kids that they know, and all over, just a total of, everyone, what can I do? And it's just incredible. It's just really, really incredible. And we are so grounded in that gratitude and the awareness about love and compassion and all of the mitzvot that each and every one of you are doing by doing the, taking care of those that, the dying and their family. And so we are beyond grateful. So, and some good news. So a little update about the babies. So Goldie's still in the Billy Ribbon Lights, and she's still on CPAP, and she's still not being fed yet. She still has a feeding tube. She still has IVs. She's still in the incubator, but she had a reverse transfusion yesterday because she has a very high iron and level. One was feeding off the other, and Hazel doesn't, and so they had to take some of that iron out, and so they do like a reverse transfusion, and she's doing well. She's stable, and she's getting stronger every day that she's in the NICU. And Hazel, on the other hand, is a little feisty girl. She is totally off the CPAP. She is being fed with a bottle, and she was fed breast milk in the bottle. There's some volunteers that volunteer their breast milk, and Emma got to feed her. She did the first feed, and so Emma got to feed her, and she had almost. I thought that she had 5 ounces, but she had 5 cc's, which is this much. It's like it's a teaspoon, and so that is really total amazing news. She's off CPAP totally. She doesn't even need it to go to sleep. She's breathing really, really well and really strong and really feisty. Really feisty. And Emma got to do skin to skin. Skin on skin, skin to skin, whatever that is. Whichever the right word is. No, I know it's skin on skin, or skin to skin is. I just don't know which is the correct word. But she got to do that, and Sarah is there now, and she's going to hopefully do the 9 o'clock feed. Or she's been there for a while, so I'm hoping that she gets to do the 9 o'clock feed with Hazel, and both Emma and Sarah have taken the helm of taking care of the girls, and Emma will do the first feeding tomorrow. I think like 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock, and and so I'm really, really grateful to each of my kids, and they're all really just been wonderful, and Andrew, Uncle Ange, my son Andrew, and his wife Leisha have been here all day and taking care of Ellis, and taking him in the pool all day and keeping him busy and playing with him. And they have 2 kids, Sonny and Juno, and they're just been really, really great cousins, and all of the cousins have been here. All of my grandchildren have all been here, and they've all been taking care of Ellis, and Ellis, loves nature, and he went with his Ima today and got a. It looks like a dustbuster, like the old dustbuster that the hand dustbuster, but it's an anteater, and so he was able to take that anteater and go out with his cousins and find ants or whatever other bugs he could find, and put them in the anteater, and then place them somewhere else so that they weren't near us or near the house, and so he was really, really grateful for all of that, and so all those things are really, really very helpful, and I'm grateful that this community and the outpouring of love is just amazing, and that I have all these kids that I have 7 children, and they have partners or wives or husbands or whatever they have, and kids to just really help us get through. So that's enough about the updates. Let's count, because one of the things that we are committed to is counting, and we count on you, you count on us, and we count every night of the Omer, 9:30, 7 nights a week, and we'll be with you every day 9:30 in the morning, except on Wednesday when the funeral. It'll be live streamed on here on Facebook Live, and also on YouTube, on our channel on YouTube, Congregation Simchat Lev, and that will start at 10 o'clock. So those that are unable to come to Gutterman's, it will be live streamed also, and and other than that, I will be here every night counting Omer, and I'll be covering for Rabbi Jen so that she can be that primary mourner and mourn for her wife. And so here we go. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Hineni mukhan umzuman lechayem mitzvat aseh shel sfirat haomer shel sfirat haomer. We are ready and prepared to fulfill the mitzvah of counting the Omer, Sheva Shabbatot, Tamimotiena, for 7 complete weeks. We will count the Omer, and here comes the blessing. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu, b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu, al sfirat haomer, al sfirat haomer. Hayom echad ve'arba'im, Yom Shahem Chamisha, Shavuot v'Shisha, Yamim le'Omer. This is the 41st day of the Omer, totaling 5 weeks and 6 days of the Omer. It is Yesod, Shebe Yesod, foundation within foundation. So friends, here we are, day 41. So Yesod, the week of Yesod, is about foundation. It's about grounding, it's about truth, it's about integrity, it's about borders and all of that really important stuff. And it's a double because it's the week of Yesod and it's also the day of Yesod. So what do we have here? In integrity, we are supported. This is Psalm 41. In integrity, I am supported, but I'm going to say in integrity, we are supported. In alignment, we stand before all that is hidden. Blessed are the secrets of eternity, from Psalm 41. Little modification there. So here tonight, we stand with reverence and awe. Our roots are firmly planted within mystery. So I talked about nature. I talked about Ellis loving nature. It's so important for him to go out and be in the trees and the flowers and to feed the fish every day. He goes to the pond, in our pond, and feeds the fish and feeds the ducks and watches the frogs and sees the turtles. And all of those things are so important to be grounded in the natural world. And when we explain anything to him, including about his mom's death, we do it in very natural ways, in small, age-appropriate ways, and so that he can analyze how it is like life, how it is like the trees, how it is like all of life, how his goldfish die, and ants and spiders and all of those kinds of things. So he understands death, and he understands also being alive. And the questions that he asks is, are my sisters alive? And we tell him, yeah, they're alive. and, and he does a lot of stuff outside. He goes to the park every single day unless it's raining. He goes to the fish hatchery every day. He's out in my pond every day. And today he got to swim for many, many hours. I said to him when he was coming out of the pool, I told him I had to close the pool because I said, you're just like Ema. Once you get into the pool, you don't want to leave the pool. But I need to close the pool because the pool is tired and it needs to go to sleep. And so we finally got him out, and it was really, really late. I don't even remember what time it was. I don't know. It could have been 7 o'clock, but he finally, his cousins were in the pool with him, and he finally said, I told them all, it's time, you have to eat. And so then they came out to eat. So the teaching of the day is to, as you go about your day, notice what actions made you feel grounded, made you feel like you had your feet on the floor and sustained, and which ones make you feel depleted or untethered. And discover for yourself what grounds you and what sustains you and what depletes you and destabilizes you. And each and every one of you are what grounds us and what sustains us and stabilizes us and how we can continue. So please today, until we meet tomorrow night at 9:30, feel the ground under your feet. Make contact with someone you haven't spoken to in a while. Offer a prayer of healing and well-being to the natural world and also to someone else. Reach out and touch. There was a commercial. I think it was one of the television. One of the cell phones, I think, in the beginning. Reach out and touch someone. Reach out to someone that you owe a phone call to or a text. And do that. Do it for us. Make the world a better place. Spread love and compassion in the world. That will help us make the world better. We love you. We are one human family with Judaism fueled by love. Each and every one of you count. We count on you. You count on us. We are one family. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. 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 Od Avinu Chai. I will see you tomorrow morning for those who are joining me at 9:30, our regular time for morning prayer. At 9:30, same station, Facebook Live, and on YouTube. And if you're available, join us. Join me, and we'll bring in the morning together in gratitude and love and compassion. Laila Tov, everybody. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai.